welcome back to the Hookah Round Up. I am your host, the Mick. Of course, with my boy JB.
What up?
And Earth, behind the cameras, the Easy E, as he is known in some circles. Tonight, we are doing a brand we have never done before.
Tawareg.
Tawareg.
Well, let's hope you can actually pronounce that.
It's Tawareg, for those of you who are in the know.
Thank you, Mr. Dictionary.
Thank you. It wasn't the dictionary, it was hookahshisha.com that gave me the pronunciation. Anyway, tonight we are smoking Tawareg Cinnamon Roll. This is really a flavor that we've never had any experience with, whether it's an Tawareg or pretty much any other brand. So we decided to give it a shot. You know, we're trying to be adventurous.
You know, delving into new brands, new flavors.
We're like hookah pioneers. We're like Lewis and Clark.
Exactly.
You know. So, what can you say? Cinnamon roll. It's a pretty specific flavor that you're not going to mistake it for anything else.
Yeah, really.
So why don't you take taste away while I puff on the cinnamon roll?
Will do. As it is with a name like Cinnamon Roll, you'd expect it to be, you know, obviously the cinnamon taste. That's there. That's there, and it's vibrant as it is with cinnamon, because cinnamon packs a hell of a punch. But the problem is, it doesn't taste like cinnamon roll, in my opinion. It tastes like cinnamon.
Period.
Exactly. And, you know, it has all the, you know, benefits and disadvantages of cinnamon.
It's got that, like, tingly cinnamon flavor, but it's also got the really intense burning sensation.
Exactly.
We'll more on that later. But the taste is there. You know, we've actually done apple cinnamon before, and, you know, what happens when you put too much cinnamon? Chokes you to death. This one is a little below that level.
You can smoke this without burning the shit out of your throat.
Yeah, but it is going to burn.
It's going to burn, which I don't feel like cinnamon roll should do. I feel like when you're comparing the difference between cinnamon and cinnamon roll, like cinnamon roll should be a bit smoother.
Yeah, like that white stuff you get when you go to Cinnabon.
Exactly.
That whatever that shit is, it's fucking magical. But
like,
it's lacking in this flavor.
Exactly.
It's pretty much like, imagine going to Cinnabon and asking for no white stuff. Why you would do that, I don't know, because that's the best part. But
second.
No, it's the best part.
Okay.
Listen, when I go there, sometimes when I'm feeling extra fat, I ask for extra white stuff. Anyway, it's
just
that.
On top of it.
That is lacking in this flavor. All you're really getting is just pretty much just cinnamon. There's really no roll part. The roll is absent.
Indeed, and cinnamon by itself is not really a good flavor to smoke.
No. It kind of tastes like you're just smoking Big Red. So, on that note, taste is a 2.5. You know, like we said, the flavor's there, but it does burn.
It does burn, and it doesn't fit the whole cinnamon roll designation, which we assumed this would taste like.
Yeah. So, we're going to move on to smoke quality. As you can see, we're pulling some decent clouds here. Nothing impressive.
Nothing big, but, you know, we're still getting some smoke.
I mean, it's big when I do it.
Everything's big when you do it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't, but alright.
But, I mean, it's good enough that you're not going to really have any complaints about the smoke quality. So 3.0, fair. It's pretty average, pretty run-of-the-mill, you know. You're not going to have any complaints, but you're not going to be, like, you're not going to be picking this out of your hookah cabinet and being like, wow, yo, I feel like getting some smoke tonight. Let's do Tawareg Cinnamon Roll. No.
Yeah,
you're not
hotboxing your room out of this.
Exactly. So, moving on our patented 5-point rating system.
Could that finger have been any closer to my eye?
2.0 for duration. Doesn't last very long, and that's one of the major fallbacks with this flavor. And we'll get to another one of the major one of the other drawbacks later, but Duration, it doesn't really last very long.
This flavor kind of doesn't have a lot of molasses going for it, which, again, affects the duration. It's a bit dry, so it doesn't really last that long. So, you're going to get a short duration no matter which way you slice it.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to get an hour out of this.
Indeed. Let's move on to buzz. That's all you can really say for duration.
Yeah. Buzz is where this flavor really falls short.
Oof.
We did mixed fruit last week, and we were, falling on our asses.
Yeah.
If we weren't sitting down, we would have needed to sit down.
Exactly. This flavor is the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, this is am I smoking? What am I doing here? Am I just sitting here? Why do I taste cinnamon in my mouth? I'm getting no buzz at all. None. So, buzz, you really can't get much lower than a 1 on a 1 to 5 scale.
Right.
I mean, if I could give this a 0, I would.
But we're not that mean.
No. So, 1.0. Agreed.
Agreed. Which leaves us with smoothness.
As we mentioned with our commentary on taste, smoothness is another area where Tawareg Cinnamon Roll falls short in that it burns. You know the sore throat feeling that we always mention? Yeah, you're getting that with Cinnamon Roll.
I mean, it's completely understandable.
It's cinnamon. It's fucking cinnamon.
Exactly. It's going to burn.
Yeah. You should know that going in.
It's going to burn the shit out of your throat. That's why we don't do regular cinnamon.
Yeah. You should know that going in.
Exactly.
It's gonna fucking burn.
So it's not unexpected that it's this low, but it's still low. It's a 2.5.
It's not unexpected, but it's still... I still hold it against the flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a 2.5 for smoothness.
Yeah. Which brings us to an overall aggregate score of 2.2.
Indeed.
Which should tell you all you need to know about Tawareg Cinnamon Roll.
Indeed.
If you are really, really dead set on just doing pure cinnamon, go for it. Otherwise, if you really want to do cinnamon, I would suggest apple cinnamon. It's a lot better, a lot more flavor, and it doesn't burn as much.
Exactly.
So, overall, stay away. You know how I always say, if you're new to hookah, do this flavor. If you're a veteran, do this flavor. Don't do Tawareg Cinnamon Roll.
No, just pick something else.
Yeah.
If you can get cinnamon roll, you can get something better.
If you have the components on hand, just make apple cinnamon. If you don't, go fucking buy them. Don't be lazy and cheap. Just do it. You'll enjoy it a lot more than this. I mean, it's not as bad as some of the other flavors we have done, like double apple.
But in all honesty, it's not that much better.
Yeah. Honestly, just stay away. I mean, I feel like this flavor, it's not entirely terrible, but with so many other flavors out there, and with so many other flavors that you could just substitute in lieu of this.
Right.
Just do something else.
Exactly. Just do something else.
Yeah. So, on that note, I think we've said all we need to say about Tawareg Cinnamon Roll.
Indeed.
Hopefully you found this process educational, and hopefully, we've enlightened you to find better flavors.
Yeah. I mean, what else can we say about it?
I mean, that's what happens when you try new things. Some of them are great, some of them are not.
Suck.
You take the good with the bad. You got to spend money to make money,
And other such sayings.
Yeah. Well, we've been spending money on hookah. We haven't really been making any, guys. Start with the donations.
Please.
We do this every week for you. Don't be freeloaders. Anyway, I think that wraps it up.
Wraps it up like a condom. It does.
No, what?
Hey, you don't have all the sayings in this show, alright?
I have all the good sayings.
Just because I have a stinker every once in a while, don't take that against me.
Wrap it like a condom. Why would you wrap a condom? You wrap a condom on something else.
Wrap it up like you would with a condom.
There
Jesus.
You go. Anyway, enough of this stupidity. I guess we're going to continue smoking this.
I guess.
See if our feelings change. I
They
doubt they
won't.
will. We're pretty stubborn. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. I am your boy, the Mick, along with my compadre, JB, and our man behind the cameras, Mr. Easy-E, Irfan.
Nice.
As always, please feel free to check out our other video project, The Underground Gamers. So, on that note, thank you for joining the Hookah Round Up.
Happy smoking, guys.